We're gonna do null signs. Damn, I've done 8 hours of traveling today. Can you believe it? Okay, so let me open the thingy. So the question today is about someone that you've dealt with before. And we're going to ask if there will be a comeback to your dormant connection. So if this connection is stale or stagnant, let's see. Or if it's an ex, you know, if it's like, I mean, you know, it's dormant. It's a dormant connection. Will there be a reconnect or not? Wait, there's a new feature. Change modes in no need. No need. I like to do the blocking myself. Hi guys. I've got a very fucking nosy neighbor. Like, I caught that little fucker listening on the door once. I fucking hate nosy neighbors. It's like, mind your fucking business, get a hobby or something. Jody, you like the title? Let's see if there's a comeback to your dormant, useless, piece of shit connection. Yeah, I tell you, that's old men for you. Old men. Just go jizz in your mother's pussy and shut the fuck up. Who's D? D's friend? Okay. Right, shall we start? Shall we start? Yeah, Sage, I know what you mean. I'm trying to stay out of jail. Don't know about you, but I'm like really easily irritable. And I'm trying to ground myself. I'm trying to stay out of jail, to be honest with you. Rami, no. I'm against spell work. I'm against the kitchen spell work. I can curse people if they really deserve it. Randall, that doesn't always work. Eating something doesn't always work. Captain, go fuck yourself. If you try to manipulate someone's free will with a spell, you're gonna get karma. This is why I am against spell work, okay? Because if you try to influence someone's free will, you're gonna get fucked up, okay? So it's not worth it, especially if you're an immature person, amateur. Especially if you are amateur and you're looking up spell work on Google. If you are not an intuitive person that knows how to do spell work, if you are not a witch, basically witches are intuitive spellcasters, right? If you Google spell work and you look up how to make a spell work, don't do that shit. I just know you're not there to be doing spell work, okay? You have no business doing spell work, okay? Especially the kitchen spells. Go cook me a meal or something. Go make me a sandwich instead of doing a spell work, okay? Go put ingredients together and make me a fucking soup instead of spell work. It's more useful. Alrighty. Alright, shall we start? What soup do I want? I want chicken soup. Right now. Yeah, chicken soup sounds good. There you go. You want attention. Go find it from your mother. Singes. What a fucking retarded name. I bet it's like your face. Retarded. There, you got blocked. Happy? Okay, let's not talk about food because if we start, we're not gonna finish. And I'm kind of hungry actually. I'm not in the mood to cook. I'm in the mood to do readings. I haven't done any readings today. And I was like, I have to. It has become a habit. Aisha, da na na na. Is that a French song? Hey Aisha. Can they grab it? Anyways, let's do ether, which is Ophiuchus. And then I'm gonna look at the retarded comments. So, Ophiuchus. Ophiuchus, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. The person that you have a weird vibe with, they're always on your fucking mind, but you're not together. Could be an ex, could be someone else. Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Let's see. We have no. And you know, I'm getting a bit of attitude. It's like, no, stay single, bitch. So it's not even about finding the one for you. It's not even saying, hey, go outside and date people and get to know new people. That's not even about that. It's like, no, stay inside, keep to yourself, do your thing, and fuck love for now. Stay single. Like, literally, we have no. Stay single, bitch. I added the bitch, okay? Because I love you so much. So, the single card, in this case, it is the Nine of Pentacles. It's kind of like, no, you better mind your business. Forget about this connection. Forget about this person. Get them out of your head. We literally have the Five of Swords in reverse. It's kind of like, get the bullshit that you've experienced with this person. Whatever, like, especially if you're the type of person that is like, when I was with them, my heart skipped a beat. When I was with them, my knees buckled. When I was with them, I was so happy. I was feeling the teenage love. When I was with them. Shh. You know what I do want to say? This person fucked you up. And you could be romanticizing the past because there was enough time that has passed that you started to romanticize the past. Do you understand? Like, the brain likes to romanticize trauma because it helps you cope with the trauma. It helps you forget and forgive and forget. It helps you move on. It romanticizes. It literally rewrites the past so that you can survive. That's what the brain does to trauma. So if you find yourself only remembering the good times and suddenly you're forgetting the bad times where this person fucked you over, or if you find yourself replaying the past shitty situations or memories with this person and suddenly you're starting to see them in a romantic way, yeah, that's your brain, honey. It's not reality. Because I see romanticizing here. Was it really that bad? I mean, yeah, they made me feel like shit, but was it was I maybe over dramatic? You're trying to rewrite the past so that you can excuse them for their behavior, so that maybe you can reconcile without resentment. Forget it. This is a strong no. It's like, no, there will be no comeback. Get it out of your system, especially if you are trying to manifest it. Especially if you're trying to manifest this connection back into your life. Stop. 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 Okay, that was a strong start for Ophiuchus. Hi Fox, what's up? Heavenly held moments. Wow. I like that username. Heavenly held moments. How did you get inspired to come up with that username? What was the inspiration? I'm really asking. Elisa, you can just go back and see the reading. Moonlight 69. Do you like to do 69 under the moonlight by any chance? No. Okay. Well, I mean it's your username. I mean, who would say no? Who would say no to doing 69 under the moonlight? That shit is romantic. What's broken? You're the type that likes missionary, huh? 5 minutes or less. No more than 5 minutes. Otherwise, the sex is an act of sin. Because sex is only for reproduction. You're that type, aren't you? Alright, boring. Let's do fire signs. Let's see, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. The person that you don't know what the fuck, they're always on your mind, and you're wondering, will there be a comeback to this connection? Is there something that's going to happen between us? Let's see. Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? That was quick. How am I taking that? Okay. It's interesting because it came out in reverse, but when I flipped it, it flipped itself back to upright. Okay. So there is hope. There is a glimpse of hope. literally a glimpse of hope. Can you see the glimpse of hope right there? There's a glimpse of hope. There is a glimpse of hope. The glimpse is most likely between your legs or between their legs, because it does have sexual energy. There is a comeback indeed, Sagittarius. You know what's interesting about this is that this person, or this connection I should say, is meant to play out the way that it played out between the two of you. Meaning, the separation, the confusion, the slow moving, the stagnation, it's all part of the experience. Now, when I see a lot of fuckery in a connection, I wonder, is it karmic? We do have judgment. Judgment can be a little bit karmic vibe. And the star here, which is healing. Judgment, healing, karmic. So I'm not going to say 100% that this is a karmic connection because I only have 3 cards. So I'm not going to say it's definite. But it's giving karmic vibes. I do see a comeback between you and this person. And the comeback is going to be more stable than it was before. There's a lot of sexual energy here, which is kind of it's kind of like the fuel to keeping the two of you stuck on each other. So it's very physical attachment. Yes, I see soul tie of some kind, but it's through physical attachment. There is a comeback, but you know, like this feels slow. Like there's a glimpse of hope, and this hope is going to probably get brighter. You know, it's kind of like this light that is tiny. It might get brighter with time, but it's slow. Maybe suffering is the point. You know, like sometimes we are meant to suffer in connections because it's karmic, whether this is karmic debt or karmic lessons attached to it. I'm more leaning towards karmic lessons, meaning that this is a karmic contract because of the star here. So it's not really purely about suffering. There is something here that needs to be learned through the suffering. But I do see a comeback. You know, this comeback could actually lead to marriage. There are lots of people out there that are actually involved with karmics, and they are married, they have children, and you know, like it's like when I talk about karmics, doesn't mean that you will only deal with this person for a couple of months and then you learn your lesson and then you move on. There are karmics where you drag it for lifetimes. So I see commitment, possibly marriage, but it's like, don't hold your breath, because I feel like when this connection returns, it's going to be probably like throughout the years. It's not going to be something that happens fast and you will get married fast and you will be certain of each other. It's going to be a lot of fuckery that will lead eventually to something serious, but even within that there is uncertainty. You might even marry this person out of desperation, meaning that you might, you know, grow old, you know, and you're like, you know what? The devil I know is better than the devil I don't, right? That's what people say these days. It's like, oh, it's better to be with this person than to be alone. So you might actually get to the point in your life where you're like, I don't have anybody, so I might as well. So it could be towards the end of your life. That's how long it's gonna take. And if you are already like a mature person, when I say mature, I mean like you are, you know, you've got your grays and you are already in your 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever. And you're already there and you're like, yeah, let's just, you're gonna be one of those couples that get married while they're like, get married and then funeral. Get married in your 70s and then by 80s you both sick. It's gonna be one of those, so you might as well live your fucking life, Sagittarius, because it doesn't look... Now I'm seeing old people have sex. Thank you very much for the imageries. I did not need to see that. I did not need to see. Ay, ay, ay. I literally saw someone remove a patch of skin out of the way for some action. Whatever that is, I don't even want to know. I feel a little sick actually, since I saw these old people have sex. Ay, ay, ay. Violation. Violation. That is a necklace. It's the flower of life. Hey, Michelle. Or is it Michael? I can, you know, my ADHD, my dyslexic fucking brain cannot tell the difference between Michael and Michelle. I mean, I know that Michelle has two L's and E, but sometimes there's like like wordplay within it. You know what I mean? It's so fucking annoying. And it took me 30 years to know how to spell fucking Michael. It took me 30 fucking years. Like, I always struggled with, is the A before the E or the E before the A? I know, it's sad. Hi, Ramona. Romina, see? Dyslexia. Ramona. Ay, ay, ay. Damn, Michael, you are an what do you call a silver fox? Damn, Michael, you are attractive. How old are you? This is turning into a dating app. How old are you, Michael? Janice, check Michael out. Michael, are you single? Single ladies, hit Michael up. He's handsome as fuck. He's chiseled. 44. A master number. It's actually not a real master number, but 44 is a good number. All the single ladies. Michael, pick and choose. We have an open buffet tonight. Why am I trying to hook people up? That's so fucked up. I don't mind. I'll be a matchmaker / tarot reader. All right, let's do some readings. Sorry, Michael, if I made you feel awkward. I mean well. Don't freak out. Sorry. All right. Ooh, we have 111 in the chat. Let's see, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, the person that you are thinking about, you're not together, but you feel their energy. You don't know if you're gonna be together or not. You know, it's stagnant. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Let's see. You enjoyed it? Okay, that's good. What is happening right now? Why are some of my cards flipped and some of them aren't? Okay, hang on. Leo, do you have Sagittarius in your chart by any chance? Ooh, Leo. You know, you taught this person a lot with your silent treatment. So the most likely scenario here is you are the one that pulled away. You are the one that set strong boundaries with this person and told them, or didn't tell them, or maybe you just acted like, you know, in a way you told this person, hey, I'm not going to deal with this shit. Figure yourself out, go fix your bullshit, and then come back when you're ready, if ever. Whether you actually told them these things or set some serious boundaries with them, or you just pulled away and you gave them silent treatment. This person, yeah, they heard you. They're learning. There will be a comeback. But with this comeback, Leo, this person might be almost unrecognizable. Their energy, their vibration is totally different. So you know what I'm getting? I'm getting like when you dealt with this person, they were maybe like acting hard to get. Now they're going to be clingy as fuck. They're going to be the opposite of what they were before with you, especially with things that annoyed you. So for example, this person was really selfish and stingy when they were with you. Now they're going to be generous as fuck. It's like, take everything. Take the clothes off my back. You know what I mean? So if they were detached, they will be clingy. If they had anger issue, they will be calm as fuck now. Like they're changing a lot. The separation, the silence, the stagnation actually taught this person a lot, and I feel like they're still learning. I don't feel it's over just yet. So by the time this person comes back to you, Leo, you might even see them having like a physical glow up. Like their physical appearance could also be improved. Their mentality, for sure. And if they were like a runner before, they definitely will be the chaser now. Because I'm getting that they will be obsessed with you. Like whatever you want, whatever you say, I'm gonna do it. Especially with this. Like I usually don't see the Eight of Swords as someone that is possessive. Not possessive, obsessed. But I feel like it's giving that vibe. It's like, whatever you want, I don't mind. I'll do it for you. So even if this person is dominant in their everyday, to you, they will be submissive if you want to be dominant. Do you know what I mean? That's for example. It's like, I can be dominant all I want outside. When I come home, I'll be asking for permission all the time. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be begging. I'm gonna, you know, you know what I mean? Ooh. I do like when men beg. I mean, whether this is a man or a woman. But I'm just thinking about it. It's like, oh, I like them begging. Yearning. Hang on, I'm getting hot. Let me strip for you. Prepare your phones for screenshots. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Janice, I was just talking about Praise Kink on Instagram. Have you seen it? Thomas, I doubt you have a cucumber. More like of these mini chilies. You know when people use the aubergine emoji? Bitch, I doubt you have an aubergine. You probably have a little chili. Those really spicy ones, but so tiny. Cucumber. Have you seen a cucumber? Foolishness. Tarot isn't real. Why the fuck are you here then? Keep scrolling, bitch. Mark is axing. I never say axing. I've been influenced by other cultures. Axing. Mark is asking, you actually like it when a guy begs you? Mark, less talking, more on your knees and begging. I don't even want to hear words. I want to just hear whimpers. like a like a dog. You know, I don't want to hear words. I want to hear whimpers. Yeah, that sounds retarded. Mark. I want to see your knees marking the floor. Mark. I want to see your ashy knees scraped by the floor. That's how I like them. Deal with it. You guys, I don't actually, let me tell you something, okay? I don't actually like I don't like submissive men that beg, that are submissive already. I like dominant men begging. There's a difference. I don't want like those that are so desperate. I want those that are not desperate get desperate. There's a difference. I want the dominant ones get submissive. I don't want the submissive, I'm not looking for a feminine guy. I'm looking for a really masculine man. Drop, preferably tall, because I like even when they're on their knees, they will still reach my height in a way. You know, I like them tall, muscular, and on their knees. Deal with that. You see what I mean? She gets it. Mm-hmm. Okay, anyways. I'm ovulating. Oh, man. I'm ovulating. Extra today. Alright, Aries. Aries. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. The person that's on your mind, stagnant situation, stale as fuck, breasty as fuck. Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Will there be a comeback between the two of you? Okay. All right, let's see. Ooh. Aries, it's actually up to you. Because this person is a hoe. The reason why I say it's up to you, because this person will come back if you want them to come back. And you know, the most likely situation here is that you are the one that has left this person because you either caught them cheating, or you know them as a player and they don't want to straighten up their act with you. Because I see that this person is a player. It's like they're constantly in and out of connections. And you know, they play this game of I'm looking for the one, when really they're not. So this is not a player that goes to people that are playing. You know, this person goes to people that are actually looking for something serious and play them. Because this person speaks or talks the love talk, you know, they speak, they are romantic, they are the one that will charm you, they are the one that will like make you feel so special, love bomb the shit out of you, but with no intention to be serious with you. And they do that with a lot of people. They do that with a lot of people. This person wants you, okay, but if you expect them to change, I don't see any change. So the player you left is still playing. The player that you want, like you wanted them to change, they're not changing. They might tell you, oh, I've changed, and like sweet talk you and tell you like, I've changed, no, I'm not the same, whatever you want to hear, so that they can get in your pants. That could happen, but they have not changed. So if you want this person back, they will be easy to get. It will be easy for you to get them back. But if you think that they have changed, no, they haven't. So this is kind of saying it's up to you. Do you want to do another round with them and then figure out nothing has changed? Or do you want to leave this hoe to the people that they are playing? Because they are actually playing a lot of people. Like they are fucking around with a bunch of people as we speak, or as like right now. They are dealing with a couple of people. So if you're stuck on them and you want to find out on your own, give it a try. Give it a drive. Test this car. I mean, I don't know, like, I mean, I would be careful because, you know, someone that is fucking around like that, like, I don't even care about the whole part of it. Fuck around all you want, but don't catch STDs, it's not worth it. No sex is worth STDs. Even if it's the best sex ever. Don't be catching STDs for nobody, right? So just be careful if you want to fuck around with this person. Maybe take them to the doctor's office. take them to the doctors. I was like, hey, let me check your junk first. You know? And you know, like I've been hearing crazy stories, you guys. I don't know, like when it comes to STDs, I've been hearing that there are, I mean, I don't know about women, but I'm hearing that there are men that have worms. What, I've never heard of people having worms. What does that even mean? And then someone explained to me, it's like they literally have worms. Like you can actually see worms in their junk. What? Since when? Since when? Because I saw this lady that was talking about like how the worms ended up on her. Nasty. It's the first time I've heard of that. I've never heard. So there are new STDs out there, new diseases, new disgusting things. I don't know. I'm so glad I'm celibate. I'm so glad. What do you mean? What the hell? Indeed. Old men especially? Yeah, well. By the rate of young people fucking these days, they are becoming the old men. I hear nasty stories, even about young people. Like, you know, back in the days, I'm gonna be one of those. I've reached an age where I can say back in the days, okay? So back in the days, you know, when you slept with like 3 or 4 people, you are like a hoe. You know, you've been around. Nowadays, dude or dudette are talking about triple numbers. Triple, like in the hundreds. I'm like, how? Where? When? And they're like only in their early 20s. How does that even work? Like, did you fuck every day with a different person? Mm-mm. Syphilis? What is a syphilis? I've never heard of that one before. I think I've heard of it, but what is it? Does it have worms? What's a syphilis? You can't say back in the days until you're at 40. I'm gonna be... You guys, the other day, I thought that I was 31, but then I was like, damn, I'm 33, not 31, what the fuck? I'm gonna be 34 in November, so I'm almost there. Syphilis is an STD that can drive you insane? Like, psychologically insane? Or discomfort level insane? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are there STDs, like sexual diseases that are transmitted that makes you mentally crazy? Causes hallucinations? The fuck? I'm learning something new. I'm learning something new. I never thought that STDs can actually affect your brain chemistry. What? You live and learn. I mean, if you think about it, hallucinations, that's kind of like free drugs. You know, when you take mushrooms, is it like taking mushrooms? It's like, can we trip? Oh my God. Stay away from France. You know, that's the only country I don't want to visit. No offense to the French. Or maybe offense to the French, I don't care. Like, France is the only country I don't want to fucking visit. There is nothing appealing about the French culture. I'm gonna make people cry now. There's nothing appealing to me about France. And you know, even what do you call it? The Eiffel Tower? There's like a romantic spot. Nothing about an erect metal building that is romantic to me. It's like, what do you mean? I don't get it. I don't get the hype. It's literally a rusty metal. Weird ass looking tower. It stinks. Did I visit France? I think I passed France, but I didn't actually visit. I would not be surprised. Like, I don't even like French food. French food is disgusting to me. Don't ask me why. I don't like it. I don't like the manners of French people. Most of them are rude as fuck. First-hand experience. Nothing about it. Nothing about it. Location, people, food. Alright, so we finished ether, fire. We're gonna do earth next. Paris feels romantic at night? Does it though? Is it though? I don't know. I think it's just like a hype. You know, it's like a thing that someone made up, and like everybody, it's like, oh God, it's romantic because everybody says it's romantic. I don't know. I've actually never been to Italy. It's definitely on my list. Have I been to Italy? I don't think, no. I need to go. Definitely. Alright, let's see. Virgo. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. The person that is on your mind, but you're not together, and there's this weird, unresolved situation between the two of you. Let's see. Will that connection have a comeback? Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection, Virgo? We have yes, but it's not gonna last. Yes, but it's not gonna last. Someone here is immature. If it's not you, it's them. I mean, here's the thing, Virgo. The sex is good, I guess. There's someone here that is unfaithful. So, were you cheating? Were they cheating? Because I do see that this energy of unfaithfulness is hovering over the connection. Do you know when you are with someone and you caught them cheating or they caught you cheating, and then you try to make things work, and it's always like there is this unspoken resentment because there is like betrayal, right? Like, so even if when you try to make things work with someone that you've had betrayal with, it's the trust is broken, right? That's what this feels like. So you will come back together, but you're going to separate again. You're going to come back together, probably have sex. For some time you think that maybe there is hope, maybe there is, maybe there's the potential of this connection being long term. And then these old habits, or you will catch them talking to someone and maybe you will freak out like, oh, last time they talked to someone, they were cheating on me with, like they were cheating on me with them kind of thing. And they will, whether they actually cheat or not, whether it's you or them, whoever the fucking cheater is here, there is the possibility that they will not stop. Not necessarily with the same person that they did the deed with before, but I feel like it's like a personality, it's a habit. Someone here is unfaithful. It's kind of like unfaithful as a personality trait. You know what I mean? It's like I'm a cheater. I'm gonna cheat on you with this person or that person, your choice, depending on my mood, actually. This does feel karmic, and this is not a karmic contract. It feels like a karmic debt. So the possibility of you being karmic contract before, and then someone hurt the other, and now there is debt, meaning that there is someone that is trying to pay back the debt, is high. So, because we have the Justice card twice. So whoever the cheater is could be a punishment to the person that is being cheated on. Does that make sense? And I know people can get really sentimental and they're like, there's no reason to justify a cheater. I get it, but if we put our feelings and morals aside, and if we look at it from a karmic perspective, the things that are being done to you is like the punishment of what you did either in your past life, or to someone that you did in this life. So if you betrayed someone before, whether in this life or the one before that, you will get people that will give you the same deed. That will give you the same treatment in one way or the other. And that is what I mean when I mention karmic debt. Karmic debt, there is no lesson behind it. It's just eye for an eye type of thing. I'm going to make you feel like you made me feel before, or I'm going to make you feel like you made someone else feel before, whether in this life or the previous. Because this feels karmic for no good reason. Like, this is just about the suffering and the hurt that comes with it. And this also feels like a trap, which kind of tells me that this is most likely 99.9% a karmic debt. Because the attraction is so irresistible. Like, I feel like whoever that got cheated on cannot resist the person that is the cheater. They have a really weak spot for that person. And there is love and hate in the same place. It's like, I really want to be with you. I really desire you. But I also resent you for what you did to me. And there is this internal conflict about that cheater. So the sexual energy here is strong. It's irresistibly strong. And it's a trap, because when you are being set up for a karmic debt, of course you're going to have to be really, really attracted to the person that's going to deliver the punishment. Otherwise, it will be easy for you to just ignore them and carry on with your life. So it's a trap. It's a trap deliberately set up so that you feel what you're meant to feel. Otherwise, it will be easy for you to just say, I'm not dealing with that. And then bye-bye. So it's kind of fucked up, but hey, you know, if you did something, just ride the wave, I want to say. And if you are the cheater, Virgo, if you are the cheater, you're just doing your part. As a hoe, you're just doing your part. Now, you might not know, you know, because most cheaters don't actually know that they're delivering karmic debt or doing their job. But they are kind of designed for that purpose. Now, I'm not saying every cheater is, you know, karmically trying to make someone pay for something. Not all of them. But there are situations where they do actually deliver. It's almost like do to you like you done to someone else, or do to you like you did to me before, without actually consciously being aware that that's what they're doing. They could be just horny as fuck and they have a hoe mentality, you know? They could be shallow as fuck as well. So it's not about them knowing that what they're doing has meaning. I'm punishing you. I'm cheating on you because it's your fault. You fucked up in your past life. Most of them don't know that shit. If any of them. Okay, well, what a weird message. But here's the thing. Virgo, in a nutshell, yes, you will be back with this person, but you will separate again. This will carry on until the karmic scale is balanced. Until one day you wake up and you're like, what the fuck did I see in you? I'm not even attracted to you. Like, you will feel a veil is being removed because you're no longer in debt. If you are the one that is being cheated on, or vice versa, because I've pulled the energy of the connection rather than who's who. Phew. Goodwill Jones. Yeah, I get what you mean. You know, sometimes we are aware of the fuck ups that we make. So if you do something and it was done to you, you're like, oh, you know, I probably deserve that because I've done it before. So it's good to be self-aware. It's good to be self-aware. But that doesn't mean that you should stay with someone that is a cheater, okay? You know, like, just experience the wearing their shoes experience and exit. Don't be like, oh yeah, you know, I've done it before, so now you cheated on me, so we belong together, we're soulmates. Don't do that. Like, let the experiences be just experiences. Self-awareness. Move on with your life. And do better next time, right? Unless you like being cheated on. What if I manage to resist? You can try. You can try. But karmics like this, like I mentioned for Virgo, karmics like this are deliberately designed to be irresistible to you. So you can try. See what you get. We have a lot of people that are from the Netherlands. We do. I've noticed a lot of people are from Netherlands. I really want to visit. But you know, I'm trying not to visit too soon. Because I know myself. If I move or if I visit Netherlands anywhere whether Amsterdam, Rotterdam, I know I'm gonna stay there. I know I'm gonna move there. So I'm trying not to go there. Because I know I'm gonna be sentimental as fuck. I'm gonna be nostalgic as fuck. I'm gonna have teary eyes the whole time. And just gonna decide to move. So we're not gonna do that. Later. Maybe. Who knows? I mean, maybe, for sure, it changed, right? I mean, Janice, did you live your whole life there? If yes, is Netherlands the same as it was when, let's say, early 90s to early 2000s? Is it the same like it used to be? I mean, I doubt it, but are the places the same, the vibe the same? No, I've never been to Fiji. I hear Fiji is like rammed with tourists. I kind of feel sorry for the locals. I don't want to be one of those tourists that go to places and then just, they're hated by the locals because their whole economics depends on tourists. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to go to places where you see a tourist and it's like, wow, what are you doing here? We rarely have any visitors. It is, but the buildings are more modern. But the nostalgia is still there. Ooh. Okay. I might visit over the weekend or something. I might. I hear Fiji is bottled. Good one, pay. Fiji's water is actually so freaking tasty. That's good to hear. So are the wheat chops. Oh my god. Where is Brussels? Is that in America? Yes, Harris, I would have one of those. I will have one of those. I mean, I don't know if that is like racist, but I will have one of those and be like, here, I have a flower here, and like, welcome. Belgium. Right, Brussels in Belgium. Never been to Belgium. There are actually so many European countries I've never been to. Oh, I really want to travel around. Not yet, though. I need to save the monies. I need to hustle. All right, Taurus. Interesting. Hustle, Taurus. I think that's your vibe, Taurus. Anyways, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium, Taurians. The connection that is stuck, It's like you don't know what the fuck that connection is, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Let's see. You are currently in a situationship with this person, aren't you? Or you could be one of those that we are just friends. You know what I mean? You know when you have someone that you have like sexual tension with, but you're just friends? That's what I just pulled here. Get a room. Get a room. I mean, you both are kidding yourselves. You both are like, yeah, we're just friends. And you are like an inch away from fucking. Every time. Every time. You give each other the fuck me eyes every time. We're just friends. And you know what's interesting? You could be both dating other people, trying to convince yourselves that you're not actually wanting each other. Who are you trying to convince? Probably yourselves. You both are in this connection. You both are resisting each other, which is interesting. I don't know why you two are resisting each other. Maybe it's some type of taboo. Maybe it's one of those connections where like, oh, we're not supposed to. We shouldn't. It was just one time. Especially if you were friends before. Especially if you were friends before, but then you fucked. But then you're like, oh no, let's keep it friends only. And then you are friends again. Especially if that's the case. It's like you've already crossed the line, but you're trying to go back. But you already seen each other naked. What friendship are you talking about? There is no friendship here. There is no friendship here. You both lying to yourselves. Now, maybe to some extent you are honest with yourself and you're saying, you know, it's really hard to be around this person. It's really hard not to flirt with them. It's really hard not to touch them. But you both are performing. You both are like trying to convince each other, we're just friends. There's nothing. Oh. Like you touch each other and you're trying to make it seem like these touches are not deliberate, and it's deliberate. It's almost like you want to touch each other, but you're trying to resist. Get a fucking room already. Why so childish? Oh, you will get a room, actually. You will. Eventually. I don't know if alcohol is going to help you. I don't know if, I don't know, you know, you could end up in a room together somewhere. Everybody leaves. And then you look at each other. That shit, you know when you see in the movies, I mean, like, it's not first-hand experience for me because fuck that shit, it's weird. But you know when you see in the movies where they're like just like looking at each other and suddenly they attack each other? That's the vibe here. Honey, let me tell you, you and this person, you love each other. There is love here. What friendship? There is no friendship here. Go get naked and make love. Stop resisting. Not like that. Yeah, I mean, do you want me to give you like an exact performance? It's gonna turn into an OnlyFans. Do you want me to demonstrate? Should I bring a guy to act in front of you so that you get the idea? Get the gist. Yes, please. Fucking weirdos. You know, making out is an art. Everything you need to know is from making out with someone. Making out is an art. If you know, you know. Right? Am I right or am I ovulating? Am I right or am I ovulating? Making out? Honestly, all I need to know when I date someone is a kiss. You know what I mean? That's all I need to know. From the kiss. Are we gonna be compatible or not? The kiss will tell you everything. Is gonna be sloppy and masterful. I'm not a fan of sloppy, but if sloppy is your thing, slop away. Slop here and there. Make it make it wet and sweaty, if that works for you. Making out is not the art that I mastered. What, Richard, what have you mastered? Tell me. Tell me about your disability. Tell us what you mastered. Tell us. Why are you holding back information you want to tell us so badly anyway? What kind of disability that you've mastered? Nothing yet? Okay. We've been friends for 2 years? Yeah, but what type of friendship? If you are friends with someone and nothing ever happened between the two of you, I would call that like a fucking slow burn. There is potential, but if you already slept together and you are friends or friends with benefits, it's weird. It's awkward. Quit it. Stop it. Slow burn. Slow burns are good. I like slow burns. But not too slow though. Not too slow that you are old and gray and you are with your cane. And you're like, honey, are you ready? Take your Viagra. I took it from my friend. Like, don't get to that point. You've got to have a due date, 2 years. What is your limit? Like, I make jokes, but serious. What is your limit? Are you gonna be okay? I don't know, 5 years? You've got to put like an end date to it. It's like, if nothing happens by this date, I'm out. Michael, we know you're old and gray. You're the hot type, though. Michael is an old and gray hottie. Michael. You are fuckable, Michael. I'm too much. I'm too much today. You are fuckable. Ay, ay, ay. All right. No, you're messing my cards. I'm not trolling. I'm joking though. This is me joking. But I'm not joking about him being a hottie. He's a hottie, for sure. He's like a silver fox. But the rest is just jokes, you guys, okay? Don't take me too seriously. When I troll, I'm gonna make you cry. You know me. Atala, you're new here? When I troll the weirdos, I make them cry. I don't joke around. Open mouth purrs. I haven't seen her all day. That's why she's like extra loving. Yeah, we do have an awesome community here, Michael. We do. It's because when I go live, you know, I like to talk to the people that are here. I don't, like, what's the point of live streams if you don't talk to the people in chat? You know what I mean? So I like to talk with the people. I'm a life number 6. Life number 6 is all about community. For the ones that matter, you know, because you will see me sometimes, live streams, I'm gonna be nasty to the nasty people, but to the humans, I will be human. All right, let's do Capricorn. 1, 2, 2, 1, 6. Let's see Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. The person that's on your mind. You don't know if there will be a comeback. You're probably in separation. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? We have the Tower, and the Tower is a strong no. Okay, let's see what else. What? I mean, Capricorn, I kind of see your struggle. I kind of see your struggle because this is a person that is like super glue. I was gonna say gorilla glue. This is like a super glue of a person. Even when you try to shake this person off, you can't. And you do have a weak spot for this person. This is like gorilla glue. The strongest super glue you can find, it's this person. I feel like you've already made up your mind about not wanting this person, but there is this little nagging voice in you that tells you, what if? Yeah, but what if? They're dude, you know what? This person is actually haunting you. Like their energy is haunting. I feel like you've tried everything to get them out of your system, but it's almost like mission impossible. You could even suspect that this person has done spell work on you, especially if they are into that kind of thing. Because you think it's not normal that you feel them this way. I don't blame you. The reason why you feel this, I mean, maybe they did like sex magic on you or whatever else. I mean, sex magic, you know, it's not always deliberate. Like there are people that perform sex magic without actually realizing it. Especially if you slept with a woman with her period on. It's a literal ritual. It's a literal ritual. Just saying. If you don't want to be stuck on someone, especially on a woman, don't sleep with her on her period unless you are in it forever. I'm telling you. Because that blood is sacred. People think like People think, oh, you know, it's not a big deal. Honey, like the woman's womb is literally the gate between spirit and the physical. What are you talking about? It's the most sacred thing on earth. So anyways, I feel like you could be suspecting or thinking, you know, I can't shake them off. They must have done spell work on me or something like that. It's not spell work. It's just your energy with them. It's been mixed. I feel like you've had sex with this person in a way where your souls have fucked. It's not just your bodies. It's like it's almost like you had like an astral experience while fucking this person. You know what I mean? So this connection is special. At least at some point it was special until it isn't. But you know, with the tower here, it kind of feels like there is intervention, you know? This is like, you know, when the lightning hits, it might seem random, but it's deliberate on this tree right here, right? It kind of feels like the universe has intervened in splitting you. Now, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure even, you know, like if this person did something that deserves this forced split. But you know when you try to pull someone out of something forcibly, they can get traumatized. What you have right now is the leftover of that trauma. So if you feel like you cannot actually separate because you were forced out of it, does that make sense? It kind of reminds me when people say, if someone is sleeping, don't wake them up. Or if someone is sleepwalking, if someone is in paralysis, if someone is, you know, if someone is sleeping, don't frighten them. Because this kind of like pull between dimensions is risky. It can actually fuck you up mentally. Or at least traumatize you for some time. So there is something about that here, but when it comes to your connection to this person, if you are wondering, will there be a comeback? It's a no, because the universe has intervened by splitting you both. But I do see the leftover, and I kind of feel sorry for you, baby. I kind of feel sorry for you. Because I get it. It can be hard to... but it can be hard, but you're left with the leftovers. So I feel like the healing must start for you to try, at least slowly, to go back to normal. Because the King of Wands was in reverse, actually, but I corrected it. So you could be thinking, yeah, but the feelings, the strong pull that I can't not do anything. Like when the King of Wands was in reverse, King of Wands are known for, like, they are kings of action, you know, fire. They take action. But then I reversed it. It's almost like you will try. You will try to make this come back. Or you will try to force this connection for it to come back. I mean, you can try, you know, it might work. But I don't see it. I don't see it. Not yet. Not right now, maybe. But I guess if you try to force yourself, or try to force this connection to return, maybe the verdict that the universe has put on the both of you will change, maybe. You know, nothing is impossible in that sense. You can definitely change energies if you are really, really wanting to. But remember, when you try to force things, there will be consequences. Now, are you ready to do the time to your crime? You know, don't do the crime if you don't want to do the time kind of thing. So there's a lot to think about, and there's a lot to decide on, because this Two of Swords is kind of like showing your energy in regard to this connection. It's like, you know you shouldn't, but you also know you want to. But when it comes to the universe, It's like, no, we don't want you two together anymore. Maybe at some point we did, but not anymore. But this force might have impacted you in a negative way that you're trying to force your way back in. Especially if you're being stubborn. Or, you know, you don't want to let go. Which is okay, you know, if you really don't want to let go, try to force it. And see if you can deal with the outcome or deal with the consequence. The Capricorn needs to leave me alone. Damn, if you have a Capricorn that won't leave you alone, give it another 5 years. give it another 5 years. You having zoomies? Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug. I've actually met, I've worked with a couple of Capricorns, and it's funny because I say I've worked. That's where you find them. At least that's where I found them. I've worked with a couple of Capricorns, and they are obsessive. They are possessive of the ones they love. They are jealous as fuck when it comes to their partners. Even if, like, I remember this Capricorn. He was like a gay man with a gay person, like gay man relationship, right? And he was so pressed that his partner was looking at me in like a friendly, a little bit too starey way. And he was like looking at me as if I did something wrong, and looking at his partner, looking at me, looking at And since then, I felt the resentment towards me. It's like he put an X on me. You know what I mean? I didn't do shit. Your partner is eyeing me, bitch. And I worked with another Capricorn. He was separated with his ex, but obsessed. So even though he was separated, he was still obsessed. So, you know, like, from my experience, the Capricorns I saw, they are obsessive, possessive. But they are men. I'm not sure about women. Maybe the same, maybe not. Cappies are like closeted. I agree. I actually agree with that. That actually makes a lot of sense. It's true. Scorpios are like openly obsessive. It's like, bitch, you're mine. You're mine. And I have to admit, when I am in relationships, I am possessive as fuck. I actually don't feel the jealousy like people describe it. But I see it as disrespect. It's like, you're embarrassing me. You know? So that's my type of jealousy. It's like disrespectful. I don't see it as, oh my God. I don't see it like that. I see it as disrespect. You're disrespecting me. You're embarrassing me by behaving like that. As a Taurian, you agree? Could be a fixed sign thing. We finished ether, fire, earth. We're gonna do air next. So we're gonna do aqua next. What flavor is this? Blueberry grape. Holy. I got the blue raz, but it's too lemony for me. I'm not sure if it's the same. I got one of those disposable blue raz because I lost my other one while I was traveling. And I had to blue raz as an option, as a replacement. I prefer a joint. I know what you mean. Now if I smoke, literally one puff and I'm done. I'm screwed. Like I will try to hang on to my soul. It's like, come back, Jack, come back, stay inside. Literally, I was tripping last time I smoked. My lips turned blue. And the person I was with was freaking out. He was like, fuck, what am I going to do with the blood? You know, it's so weird because, like, for me, when I'm sober, I can tap into people's thoughts. And when I was tripping with this person that I was with, I was literally seeing, like, I was hearing his thoughts so loud that he was like, shit, what am I going to do with the body? This bitch is gonna die on me. Literally. Because he's not like the type that will call the police. He's got history, okay? Let's just say that. So he was like, oh shit, if she dies, what am I gonna do with the body? It was fucked up. It was making me even more scared. It was tripping the shit out of me. And he made it worse. All right, let's do air signs. Aquarius, sun, moon, rising, or stellium. Let's see, Aqua, the person that is stuck in your energy, you're thinking about them, you're not in union with them. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? We have yes. Someone is making a move here. So it's definitely a yes. A new chapter is gonna happen. Wow. You know, I do see that this is gonna take a turn for the best, meaning that the both of you are going to take each other more seriously. You will not repeat past mistakes. So you will not do the same things that caused the separation. So someone here, or maybe the both of you, will level up, will mature, will take each other more seriously. Because I see that with this new chapter, it's literally the World and Four of Wands. So with this new chapter, it seems like you will take each other seriously. Possibly to serious relationship, or if you already had that, marriage. Because I see that you both are, at least one of you, especially if there was one of you that was lacking and the other person was doing everything and it was one-sided. So whoever that was lacking, whether it's you, them, or the both of you, I see you both taking each other seriously. So I see that someone here is going to step up and be like, okay, no more games, no more of the bullshit that I did before. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to act right. And it's gonna pay off. I see it paying off. If it was like this one-sided connection where you were doing everything and this person was pulling away or playing games, they're gonna change their vibe with you, you know? they're not gonna take they're not gonna take you for granted, I want to say. They're gonna take you seriously. They have done a lot of thinking, and they're like, okay, I need to act right. I need to pull myself together and not ruin this another chance that is coming. Because this is the Knight of Cups, by the way. So this is a romantic move being made towards you. Or possibly you will initiate and they will run with it. Meaning that you could you could initiate or insinuate, and this person is like, that's my chance. You know, that's my chance to make it right with Aquarius. That's my chance to try again. But this time, I'm going to be serious. I'm going to put my best front forward. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to try my best. And let's see if it pays off. And it will pay off. I see it paying off, especially with the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is stability. Steady, going steady with someone. So there is hope here. There is potential. And I see it playing out. Wands is action. So this is, you know, it's going to play out. So you will see behavior, action that's going to support this statement. You're going to see that this person is going to put in their best foot forward, as they say, right? Okay. Looking good. So there will be a comeback. Hooey. Now kiss. Victoria, hi. What? Drive by? Okay, John. Can I be your friend? Sentence Gabrowski Noni. How old are you? Uh, 33 years, and you wanna make friends. You wanna be friends with strangers online. I mean, sure, and okay. I mean, I get it because you can see me, but I don't see you. I always find it weird when people are like in ghost accounts or in like. You know, what do you call them? Like, is it ghost accounts? I always find it weird when people are like trying to talk to me like that. It's like, I don't even know you. At least put a face on so we can connect. I get all sorts of, like even before I started this channel, I get all sorts of weird requests, and I'm not talking about let's be friends. Like the weirdest type of requests that I get are men telling me that they would pay me if I beat them up. And I had that a lot, you guys, for it to be a coincidence, for it to be a one-time thing, you know what I mean? Like I've had a lot of men request to be beaten up by me for a good price, actually. Like I would do it even for free, like tie you up to a tree or something and beat the shit out of you. Like I would do it for free, but it's weird. Like I don't know you. At least introduce yourself. At least introduce yourself. I might do it. Yeah, dumb vibes. Pierre. Hi, baby. Maddie, shut your bitch ass up. I do the tying up. With a beta submissive man like you, I do the tying up. Not your place. Anyways, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see, the person on your mind that you are not in contact with or in separation or weird situationship. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Ooh, interesting. You have the same card as Aquarius. You could have Aquarius in your chart. Gemini. Wait, let me pull. Okay, hang on. There is some tea here. There is tea. There is tea. Gemini, I do see a comeback, but this comeback is gonna bring an extra person to your dynamic. And this extra person is a little baby. When mommy and daddy love each other so much. You know that story you tell kids. That's what's gonna happen here. Be careful. I do see a comeback, but it's not going to add in a sense where the connection between the two of you is going to change so much that it becomes successful, but you're definitely going to have a little mini human. So be careful. If you don't want to complicate the situation between you and this person, before you reach an agreement, before you reach like some type of okay, so this is what we're going to do to make our connection work out. Don't be bringing a child into the equation. This does feel like a mistake. Like I don't think you two will plan this. It will kind of happen because I do see the 10 of Wands. So you're gonna be like, oh fuck, what did we just made things worse. Because I don't really see that the connection between the two of you is going to mature or it's going to go somewhere stable. It's like, I see you coming back together, maybe desiring each other, having the hots for each other, and then having sex, and then there's baby. Suddenly we are a family now. So maybe the sex will be good, but soon enough, it's going to get serious. It's like, oh shit, we didn't plan for this. and we don't even know what we fucking are. But now we have a serious responsibility. What are we gonna do? And you know, maybe you will talk about abortion. Maybe you will talk about not abortion. You know, like you could have that conversation. It's like, can we even do this? This is gonna be tough, especially if one of you is against abortion, or I mean, I don't know if you are in the US, but I hear that in the US it's illegal now. So it's going to be something serious happening because of this sex. So the good sex is gonna have a consequence. Okay, so I don't know. Here's the thing, if you really want this person, before you have sex, let's talk. Let's do the talking first. Let's agree on the terms before we fuck. Because if you're like, oh, you know, we just miss each other, we're just gonna go with the flow, we're just gonna have sex, yeah, soon enough it's gonna be serious. You're gonna be a family. You're gonna be a family, baby. Okay? Well, that's one way to deliver the news. Who needs a pregnancy test? Just get a tarot reading. Fucking hell. But this can be avoided, especially if you think that, okay, I really like this person, but the connection between us is unstable, so I'm not going to bring a child and make them suffer because the adults are unstable, you know? Don't bring children into the world where the connection is unstable. Please, don't. It's unfair to the child. Whew. Okay, well, there's that. I feel a little sick. Maybe these are the symptoms of the pregnant woman in this equation, feeling sick. It's like, shit, I missed my period. I kind of feel sick. And then a little bump comes up. Sam, shut your retarded ass. Sam, you give me strong trans woman vibes. That's a red flag, even if you are born a woman. Shut your retarded existence. Seize it. What a fucking dumbass. Joseph, thank you, Joseph. I know, Simone, I get a lot of retards in the form of maleness. I call them the maleness defects. The male defects is a real thing, you know. They should have been born with XX chromosome, but last minute, they changed into a Y. I call it the male defects. Actually, like, I stole that idea, actually, from a movie. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. I don't remember names, you know my dyslexic ass, but in this movie scene, this guy tried to come on this woman, okay, and she pushed him away, rejected him, and she actually punched him in the face to get him out of his lusting ass. And, you know, she felt sorry for him because it was a bit of a shock. And then she you know, she was kind of like giving him a tissue or a cloth. And she told him, like, you know, like, what? He said something about, why are men not as strong as women? And she said, it's a male defect. What? Wait. She said maleness is a birth defect. I laughed so much when she said that. And it made so much sense. It's painful. It's, you know, we laugh. She said maleness is a birth defect. Tell me that's not true. Tell me and I'll block you. Tell me. Say. That's so fucking true. Yeah, the good old argument, not all men, but it's always a fucking man. It's always a male. You know, there's a difference between men and males, and there aren't many men. So there are more males than men. Okay, being a man is a character. If you want to learn a thing or two about manhood, come to me, I'll show you how a man acts. I'll show you. It's a character, honey. It's a character. You don't have to have a little shrimp between your legs for you to be a man. Okay? You, like, at best, you're just a male. Manhood is a character. If your character is not manly, you're not a man. You just have a little shrimp between your legs. You wish you were a man. Why would I wish to be something less than a woman? Think about it. You know? I don't believe in equality between men and women. I believe that women are superior. Cry about it, kick rocks, cry me a river, go to your mommy's vagina and try to climb back in her. I don't care. Women are superior. Why would I want to be something less than superior? Honey, stop with the idiocy. Ew. You want to be a man. You want to be a man that doesn't wipe his ass after he shits. You want to be a man that stinks throughout the day and call it manhood. You want to be a man that can't even grow a beard. You want to be a man that goes bald before he hits 30. You want to be a man that goes infertile in his late 20s. Shut your dumb ass. Shut your. Okay, anyways, let's do readings. Otherwise, I'm gonna make a lot of men cry tonight. Alrighty, Libra. Let's see, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. The connection that you're not in contact with, or the person that's constantly on your mind, but nothing is happening. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Let's see. Yeah, Libra, it's not looking good. I do see you talking. I do see you talking, trying, but it's not going to be reconciliation. You know, this feels like This feels like, hey, let's talk. And then while you're talking, you will start an argument, or they will start an argument, and this conversation is going to shit. Before even you get the chance to even visit the reconciliation conversation, it's gonna end. So I see you reconnecting, talking, arguing, separating. Nah, that was a bad idea. You know, you won't even go there. So this feels like you will miss each other. You will choose to talk. And I'm specifically seeing online. You know, it doesn't feel like in person. It feels like on the phone maybe. Because I see you that you're not in the same place. So it's not going to be in person. It's going to be either on the phone, on text, online, sliding in your DMs, whatever. And you will have an argument with this person. Mid-conversation, you will argue about something. You will disagree on something. You will argue about something. And you're like, you know what? I don't know why I even bothered talking to you. Like, it's got that vibe. This conversation is going to turn into argument. It's going to be a heated argument. You could call each other all sorts of bitches. And then you might block each other. If you have them blocked and you will unblock them and then talk, I feel like before the day is over, you will block them again. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know, like sometimes you feel like, oh, you know, I miss them. You talk for 5 minutes and you're like, that's why. That's why this doesn't work. That's your dumbass. That's why. And then you block. Like, that's the vibe here. Because I see aggression, whether this is direct confrontational aggression, or this is like the passive aggressive. It's like they will insinuate shit and they will try to gaslight you. And it's gonna hit a nerve, or it's gonna bother you that you will confront it, and you could do the back and forth, but it's gonna end up with someone blocking someone. Because you literally have the Two of Cups in reverse. It's not going to even go there. I feel like you both want to. Like, it's almost like you both wish that you could just not argue. That you could just be on the same page. That you could just, you know, be peaceful and loving. But the reality is, you get on each other's nerves. You piss each other off. And then you remember why it didn't work. And before you even talk about reconciliation, it's already over. Like, maybe there will be a comeback after the comeback. But so far, I see a comeback that's not even gonna come back. It's like, zzz, spark, and then it doesn't light up. You know? What's happening? Pei, who are you trolling? Michael, you a Libra? Pei's having a fit? Is it because what I said about the males, Pei? Did I hit a nerve somewhere? Pay, your day has come. Public execution. Everybody, be a witness to pay for however long he's been here. It's done. It doesn't matter how long you've been on this channel. The moment you become a piece of shit, because I probably had a nerve here and there, you're blocked. You're blocked. Okay? Keep that in mind. Don't get too comfortable. Not on my watch. Don't get too comfortable, okay? Hola, turtle tea. Turtle tea. Hola, mademoiselle. No, that's Italian. Mademoiselle, right? Or is that French? No, I don't know where turtle is from. Tell us. By the way, we finished ether, fire, earth, air. We're gonna do water next. We finished Libra, didn't we? Yeah, we just did Libra, right? Yes. You're behind, Michael. You're behind. Fallen Raven. Hi. It's an old funny movie. Okay. Turtle. I mean, who calls it turtle? Turtle movie. 2002. Damn, 2002 is old now. What was I doing in 2002? Yeah, I was busy getting my period, so I guess it's old. It's old enough. I'm busy getting my period. No, actually, I got my period 2004. Don't ask me why I remember. Actually, there's a traumatizing. There's a traumatic. It's traumatic. That's why I remember. I was in high school. Yeah, I think me too. Right? No, I was middle school. I was what age was I? 12 maybe? Yeah, I think I was 12. No, 11. That's more like it, Michael. That's more like it. That's how it should be. You know, like a man needs to be gentle, and I'll tell you why. You have to leave the crazy for the woman, okay? I'll tell you why. A man physically is stronger than a woman, you know, biologically testosterone driven, right? So as a man, especially if you are a big man, like tall and wide, if you are a man, you cannot be crazy, okay? Because it's dangerous. A crazy woman, if she's like 5 foot, 4 foot shit, she's crazy. It's cute. It's kind of cute. You can go crazy, you know? But if the man is huge and he's crazy, it's dangerous. So a man needs to be calm. And a man needs to train himself to be disciplined, gentle. If he cannot be that, he's a dangerous thing. He's a dangerous species, needs to be locked up somewhere. Okay? As a man, the bigger you are, the more gentle you need to be. Otherwise, you're just danger to society. You cannot be trusted. Simple. You want to know if a man is really a man? See how calm he is in stressful situations. If you are in a stressful situation and your man is like all scattered and paranoid, yeah. If your man is calm, deliberate, intentional, you know, he's got control over the situation, perfect. You've got yourself a man. Because if we both gonna go crazy, and especially when women are hormonal, women literally from week to week, she's on different hormones. And this is not just talk. Go look at the charts. The man is like this. Every day is the same. Every day is the same climb. It's very stable. The woman is literally a crazy chart. Okay? So you need to get yourself a calm man. If you have a man that is hormonal more than the woman, honey, I would not consider that a man. Calm and powerful, okay, that's good. Power comes with a great responsibility, right? Alrighty, let's do water signs. Ibrahim. Yes, Leo done ages ago. All right, let's see. 21355 passes. Okay, Harris. Okay, strong, reliable man. Okay. I'll need proof, but okay, I'll take your word for it for now. All right, Pisces, let's see. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Pisces, let's see, the person that is on your mind, the weird connection between the two of you, you can feel it, but you're not together. Let's see, will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Will there? Let's see. Thinking about it is one thing, doing is another. Like I'm getting almost like an attitude. Oh my god! You know when you're like, yeah, well, I thought about it, but it doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. Now I don't know if this is you or them. Yeah, I don't really see. Yeah, look, there you are, Pisces. Maybe it's you. It's like, I can think about it. I'm gonna think about it, but I'm not gonna do it. Girl, I'm not gonna do it. Do you know that sound? Girl, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Just think about it. That's the vibe here. Here with the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is someone that is cautious, you know? It's like, yeah, the thought is entertaining, but that doesn't mean that I want to do it. Even if I want to, it doesn't mean I will. Like, it's got that vibe. It's got that vibe. Cautious, might entertain, but going there, actually reconnecting, actually reconciling, yeah, too much work. Or, yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen. You know, I kind of feel like you both are on the same page in a way, meaning that you both could be thinking about it, but you might not actually pursue each other, or you might not actually take action towards each other and remove the stagnation between the two of you. So you could be entertaining the idea of reconciliation, but not going through with it. Especially here with the Hangman. The Hangman is someone that is like, I do like the idea, but I'm not going to get down and actually do anything about it. You know? Knight agrees. Knight is like, fuck yeah. Let me tell you something, Pisces. Even if you actually do something towards this connection, it's not going to be successful. Because the same reason that doesn't motivate you to take action towards this person is the same reason why this connection is not going to work. So let's say you're like, yeah, I'm thinking about it, but for me to do it, it's not really motivating me enough to make me want to do it. That, the lack of motivation, tells me a lot about the connection itself. That it's almost like it's not worth it. You know what I mean? What? Come here. She's having kind of zoomies. Kind of. So the lack of motivation is the reason why you don't think it's even worth it to actually take action towards reconciliation with this person. You like the idea, but the idea is not, it's like, it's nice, but the reality of it is not, it's not that motivating. And I feel like it's both of you in slightly maybe different ways. You both are not actually enough motivated to reconcile. And I feel like you agree on that, which is the weird part is that you are on the same page. Even if you disagree on many things, on everything, this is something you agree on. It's like, it's not motivating enough for me to take action. But since you are here, I feel like maybe this could be you. So, in a nutshell, it's not gonna happen. And even if you do force yourself to go there, it's not gonna last, because the thing that was the reason why you're not together is still gonna be there. The Six of Wands in reverse, it's almost like it's not that special to begin with. Maybe the thought of missing each other, thinking about each other is as far as it goes. It's like, it's a nice fantasy that I like to use for my masturbation time. It's a nice thought, but I prefer them in my fantasy than actually deal with them in reality. Which is such a Pisces vibe fantasy. Black cat, she's sweet. Yes, she is. I think she's calling because my neighbors upstairs, they have cats. So whenever she's like lonely or she wants someone to play with, she will call on the cats above. She will call the cats above or stray cats. She likes the attention. Night. She likes to get the attention from the other cats, and then when they're here, she just stares at them. She's a Gemini. So she just likes to pull, and then like, okay, you're here. I'm bored now. What ring? This ring? This is, what is it? What is this called? Lapis. Hang on, I forget the name of this crystal. Lapis Larus or something. Lapis lazuli. Lapis lazuli. It's a beautiful color. Let's see the benefits. I remember it's good benefits. Spiritual benefits, because it does have also physical benefits, but let's see the spiritual benefits. Spiritual. Okay. So lapis lazuli is associated with wisdom, truth, inner peace, and enlightenment, which is all the good jazz that I love. It is believed to enhance spiritual practices like meditation, increase psychic abilities, and deepen one's connection to the universe. Ooh, I love that. The stone is strongly linked to the third eye, which makes sense, the color. Throat chakra. Throat chakra, third eye, promoting intuition, self-expression, and clarity. It's a good stone. Whenever I buy crystals, I just intuitively choose them. And then I look them up. You know what I mean? So whatever crystal you feel called to get, that's the one that you need. That's the one that you need to wear. All right, let's see who's next. Two, 3, 51. Scorpio. Tanzanite. What's Tanzanite? Tanzanite. Okay, it's a beautiful blue as well. It's gorgeous. I love deep blue. I mean, hence the wool. I love deep blue, and it's a recent attraction for me. Deep blue, you know. Anyway, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. Let's see. The person that you have a weird connection with and you're not talking, in separation possibly. Let's see. Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Okay. Typical Scorpio vibe here, which is stalking. We could be stalking each other right now. I do see a comeback, Scorpio, but it's not gonna be easy. It's almost like it's like an adjusting period, you know? So if you both put your heads together and you're like, okay, let's make this work. It's going to take time for you to adjust to this, let's make this work. Because with the Eight of Pentacles, it's kind of like, it's not going to be easy for you to actually reconcile and be successful. But it's possible if you work together. Three of Pentacles, if you work together, it is possible. It's not going to be easy though. Okay? Now, the good news here, the good news is that the Nine of Cups here saying that this is positive. So if you really want to, you could. You know when people say, if you really wanted to, he would? That's the vibe here. If you both really want to, you could. I mean, you're already stalking each other. You might as well try. No, have the zoomies in peace. You don't have to address me. She did the slow turn. You know what I mean, Scorpio? So, I mean, you were already stalking each other. You might as well try. Right? But it's not going to be easy because the Eight of Wands is not... Eight of Wands, interesting. The Eight of Pentacles is not like straightforward approach. This is something that you have to put in effort, patience, time for it to pay off. The Eight of Pentacles is someone that will do something repeatedly in order to be a master, to master the craft, so to speak, right? So if you want this connection to work, you're going to have to put in the work. You know? But with the Nine of Cups here, it's good news. Like, I do see that it's possible. But it cannot be one-sided. You know, you have to be teamwork. You have to be like working together. It's not going to be possible if it's one-sided. You know, it's obvious. You know, if it's a one-sided connection, it's not going to work because the weight of the both of you on one person, it's going to be heavy to carry, right? But if you both help each other, you both work together, you both see each other as a team rather than competition, then it's possible. Because the emotional side of it is there. The practical, the logical side of it is lacking. You know, the thing that you actually have to work on when it comes to two people coming in together, there is an adjusting period. Like if you think about it, when you go traveling with someone, there is compromise. When you live with someone, there is compromise. You know, you either have to work together or someone is going to get exhausted because they're doing everything for the both of you. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of like basic knowledge. It's not really a mystery here. But it's essential. Right? So I see the comeback is possible. I'm not sure who's gonna make the move, who's who. But maybe you both have to meet halfway, right? Because the Three of Pentacles is kind of sitting in the middle. It's like, meet me halfway. So if you're willing to do that, it's gonna have a comeback. If you're not, it's not gonna work one-sided. Even if you wanted to and they don't, or if you put in the effort and they don't, it's not gonna work. If they put in the effort and you don't, it's not gonna work. It has to be both of you. Both of you. So okay. Let's do it. Okay? Alrighty. I know. You know, cats are actually, like they get used to habits, right? So when I change my schedule or when I change my habits, she gets upset. Like, I've noticed. When I change things up, like for example, if I don't give her food at a certain time, which she is used to, she feels like there's something wrong. You know? They're like used to habits. They like a routine. She's licking her beans. Sorry. I'm just looking for my vape actually. You are overstimulated. Oh man, your hair is on my nose. I can feel it. Hang on. It went right up my nostril. You want to jump? Jump for it if you want to. No pressure. Okay, you don't. You want to jump? She's overstimulated. She's like, I don't know what I want. She's like, I don't know what I want. Give me what I want, but I don't know what I want. You're gonna have to be careful. Don't want to overstimulate the overstimulation. Yes. You want more petsies? You know what? Let's give you a little bit of a TLC, okay? Since you love this brush, she's gonna go crazy over this brush now. Look. Go on. Go on. There. Feeling better? And let me turn it on. Does it even have... She just clicked something on my laptop. If there will be a comeback to your... She just refreshed the page, you guys. Hang on. Alright. Are you done? Hello. Do you have what? Turkish in your ancestry? I don't know. But probably not that I know of. I mean, the Turkish Empire goes really far back, right? Dude, chill. I'm trying to get the top of your head. She goes crazy over this brush. It hits the sweet spots. I miss having a cat. You know, cats and dogs can be good friends. I mean, if you kind of introduce them at a young age, especially, they can be good friends as they grow older together. But you know, I feel like my cat doesn't like other pets. Like she likes her territory. I found out the hard way as well. I still have scars from when I brought in this little dog, and she went feral. And I was trying to save the little dog from her death claws, and I still have those scars on my legs everywhere. They're deep scars as well. Whenever I wear a dress now, I'm scarred like I've been abused. There's a steam coming out, yes, so that it collects the little thingies, little fluff. So you basically fill it with water, and then you turn it on for a bit, and it catches. Look at how much hair it's catching. Hey, don't eat it. You're not supposed to eat it, you fool. She's like, that's my shit, let me look. Okay, she's done. I literally have fluff everywhere right now. I was showing you and then she's like, that's mine, bitch. Give me my fluff. Okay. All right, so we only have one sign left, which is Cancer. So let's get it. Break time over. Right, let's see. Yeah, you don't want to overcrowd with the pets. Like, it's responsibility. Like, I was thinking of getting another cat, but it's just responsibility. Too much responsibility. And I don't like to, get pets and just neglect them. One is enough. One crazy is enough. All right, Cancer, let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Stellium. The person that you have a weird connection with that is always on your mind. Let's see if there's a comeback. Will there be a comeback to your dormant connection? Am I doing... Oh, wow. I was shuffling backwards. I was shuffling in reverse. But your card actually came out upright. I love that. Like, it's like, you're not meant to shuffle backwards. All right, let's see. You know, I see that this person is stubborn, Cancer. Even if every fiber of their being is telling them, go get Cancer, we want Cancer back, they're gonna be like, no, because I've decided that I'm not gonna go back, so I'm not gonna, like this person would, if they were to survive, this person would cut out their heart and leave it behind. Because here, Eight of Cups, this is someone that is leaving their feelings behind and choosing to walk away. And I'm mainly getting stubbornness, like this person is stubborn. It's like, no, I said it's over, so it's over. The connection that you feel is because this person has feelings for you, but they are not willing to kind of put their ego aside and come back. So when you feel this energy, when you feel this person's energy, when you feel like when you're thinking about them and you're like, what is that? You know, like, I can feel them. It's because they love you. But they're also stubborn as fuck. So the love is not the issue here. The stubbornness, the logic behind the stubbornness, that is the issue. I do see that this person could be a little bit immature, you know, maybe younger than you. But I do see a bit of immaturity. Like this is a person that prides themselves to be logical when really their logic is based on ego. It's not really logic that is fair, logic that makes sense, logic that is in alignment with their heart and whatever else, you know, like mind, body, spirit. It's not about alignment. It's not about being logical when it comes to going after the things that make them feel good, even if something they don't want to do, but because they have decided that they're going to do it. They're like, do you understand? Like, so they're not gonna compromise, even though they love you. So I don't see a comeback. I see there is like the feelings that you feel or the energy that you feel, it's valid because this person has feelings for you, but I don't really see physical comeback. Maybe you dream about this person, Cancer, and you're wondering, why the fuck are they still in my energy? What is this crazy pull? It is because their spirit wants you, you know, they really want you, emotionally very much involved. But when they wake up, you know, let's say they go back, they go to sleep and they visit you because that's where their heart wants to go. And then when they wake up, they're back to stubborn again. So the ego is very much in the way here, okay? And I don't think you can change it because this person will die for it. Like if, for example, if you tell them, let's say, I mean, I don't know if that's like the best example, but let's say you tell them, I know that you love me, but if you don't love me, cut your wrists. In a diagonal way, not like horizontal, right? Cut your wrist and prove to me that you don't love me. They will cut just to prove that they don't love you when they do. Like, do you know what I mean? I don't know if that's the best example, but it feels like they will commit to being stubborn before they actually become truthful with themselves and their feelings. So a little bit of immaturity, stubbornness. I say it's not really a little bit of stubbornness. I feel like this whole person's character is based on stubbornness. Like the ego is huge. Probably bigger than their dick. If it's a man, I guess. You know, like this person is not going to compromise. So the reason why you feel their energy is because they are stuck on you, emotionally wanting to be with you. But on a logical, practical place, in a logical place, they're stubborn. Even with every step they take away from you, their heart aches and pulls them back. They will still not go back. So in a nutshell, there will be no comeback. Because they're too damn stubborn. This is kind of giving karmic contract vibes, but I'm not going to go there because I don't really have much cards to delve into that. Because I do see that you and this person, that you are connected on a deep level. And that's probably why you feel this connection to them. This person is either someone that is not intuitive, or they refuse to listen to their intuition. So even if they are intuitive, they are stubborn about listening to their intuition. You know, like sometimes people can be really intuitive, but they will refuse to listen. Because I see the deep connection is just on the surface level, on the physical level. What I mean by surface level, on a physical level, there is no compromise. There is no, I want to say there is no authenticity. Because if this person were, if they were authentic, they would listen to their heart and say, okay, my heart really wants you, so I'm going to put my ego aside and see if we can work something out. Because their mind and their heart, they're definitely in conflict. One is fighting for you, the heart, and the brain is fighting against you. I don't see this person listening to their heart anytime soon. They are operating from their brain, from their ego. And their ego is stubborn as fuck. I don't see a comeback. Unless, I don't know, maybe this person hits their head somewhere. Maybe they get in an accident and they wake up. You know, sometimes when people experience near-death experiences, maybe something changes in the energy. But I don't see, if nothing happened, I don't see any change. Because it takes a lot for someone to change their way of thinking, especially if they are stubborn. So, I don't see a comeback. But hey, never say never, because I do see that the connection between the two of you is strong. So we're just going to say there is no comeback anytime soon, or there is no comeback yet. Just in case. Okay? Maxie, shut your dumbass mouth. My fitness journey, my weight is none of your fucking business. I know, Michael. Maxie is an idiot. Maxi pad. Oh, that's funny. Maxi pad. It's a good username. It's more fitting. Something to bleed on. Ew. Well, actually, period blood is not disgusting. We're just brainwashed to think period blood is disgusting. Did you know that there is a company that is trying to get women to give them their period blood? Because they have discovered that the white cells in the period blood, they can, there is like a scientific aspect to it, but whatever the period blood has, they can use in regenerating stem cells or some shit like that. I was like, oh, wow. So interesting. So when religions and people tell us, oh, period blood is bad and whatever else, it's bullshit. So we finished all the signs. I'm just going to look at the chat for a bit before I sign out. I'm gonna spoil you guys tomorrow because I plan on doing 5 readings. Because the last couple of days I've been busy, so I haven't been giving you much readings. MW, do your own research. But there's actually a company that's paying women to give them period blood. And it's funny because that company is actually somewhere in Africa. I find it a little suspicious. It's like, it's for some reason people, when they want to start something inventive, when they want to start something like, could be somewhat taboo, they always go to fucking Africa. Why is that? I always find it suspicious. It's like, why not start in your own fucking country? Why go to Africa? Like, honestly, Africa is so freaking exploited. It's disgusting. Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, I generally hate even the name, you know? The moment people mention Gates, white privilege right there. It's like, you go to a random country and test vaccines, and you know, like, when you think about testing, it's not just like, you know, giving someone the cure. You also give them the problem first. So when people talk about vaccines, they don't just go there to test the vaccines. They literally give them the problem first. So they give them the disease first, and then they test the vaccines, okay? So they're causing the problem and then trying to solve it. And so many people have died because of that shit. And people talk about, let's not test on animals. Bitch, they're testing on people. It's not just animals, honey. People are being tested on. Man, I'm scaring you? Good. Be scared. And shut the fuck up more. Alright, you guys. I'm signing out. Hope you enjoyed the readings. You will see the timestamps after the live stream if you missed your reading. And I'll see you guys later. Tomorrow, probably.